So I have a brand new idea for you guys. I know. Thank you for hanging out with me, spending your precious time watching my videos, and hopefully you learned something here and there. So I want to do some book covers for you. It's a project that I am actually working on. So as you know, we're going to be doing it on the Surface Pro 6, and I just wanted to give you a heads up, so look for it. I want to start some book covers and just give you a few ideas of how to actually go ahead and make those so you can make them along with me. Alright, so stay tuned. Alright, so what I have done is I've gone ahead and copied my created page, cover page. I store them on a stick and not just only on the Surface Pro 6. So I'm going to go ahead, I've already opened up my KDP publisher. I'm just going to go ahead, take that out. For my book, it's called Seeking the Kingdom, Finding the King. It is a devotional study guide notebook. You can use it for family or for personal study and use. And I've gone ahead and created this in Word. So I'm going to go ahead and upload it. I've opened my KDP. Alright, so as you know, I've opened my bookshelf. As you know, KDP and CreateSpace now has merged. This is new to me as well. So I have a couple of books here. I've done If the Shoe Won't Fit. It's a journal, coloring journal as well, and I will write my vision down. These are actually paperback, which are actually live, and I have them going for $8.99 US and $6 US. These, and this one also is I will write my dream. It is a bullet journal, and just a couple of ebooks that I have already done. So yeah, this is not my first time doing it, but it still always is a challenge. This one, I am still working on it. I'm going to fix the cover page. Where is it? This one. I'm going to fix the cover page for this. And it's actually a coloring book, but it's a journal coloring book. So one thing with Amazon or Kindle, KDP, they give you the chance to fix your work before actually goes live. Notice that it is as a draft and the others are live, so that is great. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new book. I want a paperback. This is a paperback. So what I've done, I have my manuscript in a separate Word document, and I have my cover page separately. Sometimes you might have to save it as a PDF depending on which one you are using. So the title of my book is Seeking the Kingdom, Finding the King. What I noticed too is that what you save it as is what you have to name it as, or else it's going to be a lot of issues with it. So just be very careful. I say it's a series. It's a series. Seeking the Kingdom. The Kingdom of God. This is the first one. And I am the author. There's no contributor. So what do I want to say about it? This journal, this devotional journal, study guide, notebook is geared, designed to support your daily study to be more like Christ. Seeking the kingdom of God is all about changing your habits and mindset to develop a better lifestyle in service to God and mankind. God and others. And I also want to say, use the study the scriptures carefully, scriptures to decide to conduct family Bible studies to build a foundation use the scriptures to conduct family daily. This is what we do. This is daily family Bible studies to build a foundation for success and togetherness. Yeah, right. So I'm writing all this from my head. Yay! Jeez, I got it. But this is something that we live as a family. We use this. This is a series that we're going through. So I wanted to put it together in a form that we can, I can share with others. So you can do the same as well. And I have seen improvement in my family life. It's not the greatest, as no family is, but it is a step toward success. Right? Help your children to learn the basics of righteousness. And being in right standing. With God and man. Alright. So I own this. And this is not a public domain. Absolutely not. Choose 7 keywords. So what I've done is I just went ahead and did some key searches here and I just wrote them down. It is a family devotional Bible study guide notebook. Journal notebook. These are pretty long, but family devotional study guide. Make study guide one word. Make devotional. And notebook one word, since I'm running out of space. So I'm sharing all of this with you, not because I'm silly to share my keywords and so forth, but because I want you to succeed as well. So I know the other is bullet journal, devotional study guide. and I hope that you succeed as well. Okay, here's another one, Christian Journal. Daily devotion journal, and this is a blank page. Journal notebook 14. Okay, that's a new one. I just made that up, but I think it might work. Here's a Bible study guide for a woman. Here's another one, Bible study commentary guide for men. Aha, the men love it. Men and family. And I'm just modifying these as I go, and I'm gonna put best seller. I know I made this one up because this is my dream. It's going to be a bestseller. Bestseller Bible devotional. Bible study for study guide journal note. Alright, so it won't allow me to add anything more, so that's gotta do. Choose category. This is weird for me. I don't understand the categories quite well, how it sells, but I'm gonna say, let's try educational, and see what they have offering. Study aids, let's see, study aids. General, advanced, book notes. Try, see what else they have. Graduated guide, high school math, professional stats, study guides. Let's try study guides. I'll do that as one. You're offered two, and reference. See what reference says really. It is definitely a handbook and a manual. I will say that for sure. It's not a wordless yearbook manuals. I'm gonna try handbook and manuals. This might not be I don't know, but I'm not great with the categories. But definitely the scriptures or handbooks. Let's choose those. I'm gonna just leave it as that. No, I don't want it enlarged. Does this book contain language or social image inappropriate? No. It is family oriented. So I'm gonna save that and continue. I hope you're seeing all of this. It's a little bit long, but sorry, it's just a straight guide. I'm just trying to teach something here, so sorry for the length. Now, I don't have my own ISBN number, so I'm going to use their ISBN. Oops, sorry. Assign me one of KDP's. That means they own the rights to the book, which is alright for now. So I'm going to assign that book there. So they basically own the book. I just get royal, like I'm working for them now, right? You think? Anywho's, that's what you get for not having your own ISBN number. It can go live any date. You can choose a date. I'm going to try today. Today's the 19th. Let's stick with that. I want it to go live because I'm going to... Now, this is the tricky part. I'm not too 100% familiar with the sizing. I do have my page here is... See how much. I got 40 pages. 40 pages, and so I would like it to be black and white. No, black and white is pretty good. Black and white with cream interior. Black and white's fine for now. A 6 by 9, we'll just leave it at that. Bleed, no bleed, not yet. And I like the matte finish, so alright, here we go. Gotta upload the manuscript. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that. And I have it in my documents. Let's find it. What is it called? Seeking the Kingdom and Finding My King. There we go. So while that is doing, I'm going to pause it because it's going to take a while. Alrighty, so that was quick. So guess what? Now we are at our cover, launching our cover. Now I don't have my cover in a PDF file. I have it as a JPEG. And so that means I'm going to have, oh yeah, my manuscript's already uploaded. Perfect. So that means I have to go and launch Cover Creator, and it will give me a chance to upload it as a JPEG. Let's see how long this is going to take. Normally it shouldn't take too long, but okay. Oh, perfect. So design cover. Alright, so I'm going to continue. Choose from gallery image. I'm going to choose from my computer, and I got it on my stick. I plugged it in there. And shoes. Where did I put it? Okay. I put it in here. Now those are all my new. Here it is. Let's see. Open. Come on, come on. Now the cover is pretty straightforward, but it's finicky, so just beware of that. So this is what it's giving me, a full-on wraparound. I do not want any of these. Oh, this might be okay. Just the way how I have my own design on it, so you know how they're doing all of that. Let's try this design, because the you gotta be careful that it doesn't cut off. Like, I like this if I had no image on it, which I do have one with no image. But I like my font here. So let's go back. I'm gonna go back. And come on. See what I mean? It's being finicky. Alright, let me just stick with this and just see. We'll just go with that. See how it have all of that right there. So basically you can adjust the book width, but you have to be careful of cutting off. See, this is what I don't want. I want a full out cover page. I want it to cover the whole entire thing, but I'm yet to learn how to get it there without. Okay. I don't want that. See what I don't like? See why I don't like KDP sometimes for doing this, because yeah, it does that. And I don't want that. No, my book is actually black and I don't want it black. I prefer this color. Pesky. But, you know what? I'm not going to fuss with it. I'm going to pause and then go ahead and try and adjust this if I get it right. But that's the main idea, okay? Alright, so this is what I've discovered, that I can change the text. So here, I've allowed it to stay like that. So I'm changing the color. Remember how I was getting fussy because the colors weren't right? So you have a primary and a secondary color. Look, let me just change this quickly and show you. See that? That's your secondary color, and that would be your book cover. So I want it to be this blue. Oops. I think I chose that one. Yeah. I want it to be a deep, and I could get my writing, so my text could be in that color. But I'm gonna do white because it stands out on the blue. Okay, so not bad. The layout, let's see. You can choose a number of layouts. That, or you could choose to have your text and everything there. Let's see what that one looks like. See that? Perfect. Yeah, just put one. No. No. I think I want to put a little blurb somewhere. Just a little bitty blurb. Blurby. Okay. Nope. Nope. Alright, so I definitely can choose, can choose my text. So I'm going to choose that one because I like when people can actually read it. It's when it's on the book cover. Alright, so let's go to preview. I think there's something I need to add, that blurb piece that I didn't. But I want to see what it looks like. Am I satisfied with this? Seeking the kingdom, finding the king. I need to add the blurb here. No, I do not like this. Yes. Okay. So what about this? Okay, indecision, so I'll be back. Alright, so this is what I have. I'm going to preview it and let's see what the outcome is. Yay! It takes a little bit of patience, but once you get the hang of it, you definitely will be proud to actually do it. So I hope you are learning something. Alright, so this is going to take, there we go. There we go. Let me bring it up a little bit closer. That's it, both back page and front. So Choose to have a personal relationship with the King and introduce others to him. Life is filled with expectations and not many answers. Seeking the kingdom of God and his righteousness will show you the path you need to journey to finding the answers for your life. Seek the kingdom of God and you will find the King. It's a daily devotional study guide journal notebook. The only thing I didn't want the notebook to fall down there, so I don't want to start over. That's just unfortunate, because if I start over, I'm gonna lose all of this. So let's go submit. And if I can edit, I will edit. Okay, just showing you right now. So the manuscript's there, and where is the cover? Okay, where's the cover? It says it's successfully uploaded, but no cover. Alrighty, finicky thingy. So before you actually go ahead and publish your book, you need to launch the previewer to actually make sure your pages are lined up properly. So I'm going to go ahead and continue that. Now this takes forever, so just be patient. It's going through the whole entire file to see the formatting and make sure that everything is properly lined up. So I'm going to go ahead and let that do its thing, and I'll get right back. Yay! So this is what it actually looks like in previewer. So if you're gonna buy when you are gonna buy the book, you will see this. It doesn't have a spine here like to write on because it's 40 pages. So it's telling me that I have some errors. You choose a 6x9 trim size, but your interior file was submitted at 8.5 by 11. So obviously my my original document in Word is on an 8 by 11 paper. That means all my inside, the line art is outside the margin and all that jazz. So what I have to do is actually go back and change the size of my cover and everything to an 8 by 11. So I'm still working on the other sizes. Haven't gotten that far yet. I just do 8 by 11, which is a little bit big for me, but I'm still working on it. But I just wanted to show you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Let's flip through the pages and actually see. So see how lovely that looks. However, next time I will have to do them a little bit smaller because it's gonna be an 8 by 11. Okay, so see all those arrows, those little arrows right up here and here and here, and my work is cut off. So next time when I go into my document, let's see here, this here obviously is too big, so I'm gonna have to make it smaller in order to fit a 9 by 11. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, and I can't modify my document because it's gonna take a whole lot of work. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go exit previewer and resubmit the size of my book to an 8 by 11 right here in the beginning. See right here where you have a 6 by 9, I'm gonna go select a different size and I'm gonna put it at 8 by 11, that size. And you will see the difference. there is a book cover. Now it decides to show up, right? However, so I'm gonna do the preview once again, and I'll get right back. It's gonna take a while. Alrighty. Ooh, where's my arrow now? I know it was submitted at 8 by 11. I tried to trim it down to a 7 by 10, but let's see what inside my cover page looks like. It's perfect. It's fine. It's good. I don't get why they don't want. This is the perfect size for me. See, everything is good. No, but they won't accept it because the original file size is 8 by 11. But this is a perfect size. I like this size. Everything fits in it just like I want it. See how whack they can be? Okay, see, everything fits in this book exactly. But guess what? They won't approve it. It's got to be an 8 by 11. How sad. How sad. S-A-D-D-D-D-D. See that? So even though it fits up nicely in on your viewer, if it's not as the size required in your manuscript, then you will be dinged and it will not be approved. So now I gotta go exit previewer and go back to a 8 by 5 by 11, and that is the only thing it will accept. Now that's what I don't like with KDP, because it doesn't allow you to make manual adjustments. So 8 by 5 by 11 is what it is. And then I gotta run this again. This is like 4 times I've run it. Do you not see it? So I gotta do it one more time just to make sure it's fine. So it will not accept anything less than what you have originally processed your work to be. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I have converted it to 8 by 5 by 11 and it has accepted it. Notice the approve button is ready to be clicked approve. Right here, this yellow one, or yeah, peachish for yellow. But you know what, I'm very grateful that this is a study guide journal workbook. So it's got tons of room to work with, but I will do an updated version, add some more pages to it and make it a bit more thicker and try and convert it to a smaller size, and I will bring that to you soon. But so far this is looking lovely, meaning all my pages are there. So remember, seeking the kingdom and finding the king. So I love this. I am super happy with it at the moment. Would have wished it would have been a bit more smaller, but we'll take it. All right, that's the cover page. Remember, so I will do an upgraded version for you, but this is pretty much how it goes. Okay, this is how it goes, the whole process. Now I'm tired and I need to get some rest. So remember, pick up your copy of Seeking the Kingdom, Finding Your King. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and approve it because I like it and I will buy it. I buy my books. I do. I buy my books, so go ahead, head on over to Amazon, and I have submitted that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and it's asking me how much do I want to charge for my precious book. So I can charge nothing more than $2.15. If I charge $2.15, that means I get no commission, nothing, because that's what it's costing me to print my book. So I'm gonna go ahead and save and continue, and I'm gonna price it. I priced my books roughly around $6 to $8 because they are valuable. They teach you. Plus, I'm also giving you a full tutorial here. Let's see what it will work out to be. So this is all to print, and so nothing more than $2.15. So if I price it, and you have to price it, it's gonna go in US. Price it at, I priced my journals at $6.80. So it's costing me $2.15 to print this, and I will get $1.93. So people, I'm not making money here, okay? Just saying. You're not making, but if you buy a lot, if people buy a lot, then you will definitely make a good deal. So I encourage you, my lovely viewers, to go ahead and purchase yourself multiple copies. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it at $6.90 just for show, and see changes to $1.99. I think that's decent enough for my hard work. So I will leave it there at $1.99 royalty. And let's try expanded distribution. So I'm in other marketplaces, of which I just get 61 cents. And then it says it can take up to 72 hours for my book to be available on Amazon. So they're going to review it, make sure that everything is a-okay, but so far it looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this book. I will not order a proof because I want to get it out right, like a regular consumer. So I've gone ahead and I've published my book, right, with your help. Oops. Now it's saying, Seeking the Kingdom, Finding the King. Love the title, by the way. And it is going to be reviewed within 72 hours and made available for purchase on Amazon. Alrighty, so there you have it. And you can go ahead and start your ebook if you want to. Now I'm going to leave those for a little bit later. We'll do ebook some other time. I can go ahead and revisit it and make it into an ebook. So I'm going to just close that out because I'm pretty tired, and that's the whole deal. And there you have it. It is in review. In review right here. It's paperback, and there is my cover. Beautiful. This one, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the cover for, and we will work on that some other time. So thank you so much. Let me just put this up. Please go ahead and get a copy of Seeking the Kingdom, Finding the King. It's a devotional study notebook, and it will help you with your daily choices, as well as give you a guide to seeking answers that you are looking for, as well as introduce it to someone. And remember, you have no excuse whatsoever, because this is done on a super old computer. It is done, yep, that's the time. It's done on a Windows 8, pretty old. So I just have Word working for me, so I need a new computer as well. But with the help of my Surface Pro 6, I'm able to generate my graphics, which I will start putting up for all my lovely people who would definitely like to get some artwork for their stickers, for just whatever, for their bullet journals. So there you go, my people. Thank you so much, and I hope you learned something. It's a long video, but it's worth it. Okay, it's another income stream that you can generate. If you are interested in this topic, like how to make these journals or these books, I'll definitely do some more if you are interested in. My other project would be how to illustrate and create a children's book. Alright, so stay tuned. Ciao. Thank you.